What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna be going over in this video some things that I like, some things I don't like about Predecessor. Although there's very few I don't like about this game. This game has really good potential already, and I think it's just bound to take off from here. It's already, in my opinion, beating some MOBAs that I have played and haven't liked. I'll get more into that in the video, but yeah, with that being said, let's just get straight into it and show y'all some of the stuff that I really like and some of the stuff I don't. We're gonna get straight into this. Some of the things that I really love about this game, one of the big things, is itemization. The itemization in this game is so simple and so easy. The UI for it alone is so clean to me. It's not like a bunch of a mess. It doesn't look like a bunch of items. It doesn't overcrowd you with a bunch of information. It shows you what you might want to use for your build, and then you can look at that and see if you actually want it. If you don't, you can just tab over and then tab over to your exact class. So like if you're playing carry, there's literally a carry symbol, so you know what you're kind of looking at, kind of looking for. It's very easy to make your own builds. Something that I've started doing, and it's so much fun in its own way to create your own builds. Normally in games like MOBAs like Smite or League of Legends or Dota, I was very scared to go looking through all the items. In this game, I'm almost welcomed to. Like, it feels very like a welcoming experience to look through all the items, to see how you can make your build. Like, it's huge. It's a huge thing that you can do with every single character, and especially with the fact that every character plays differently, it feels very good. It's in my opinion, the itemization is one of the things at the top of the list that make this game so much more enjoyable than other MOBAs by a long shot. Backtracking a little bit to the itemization, the auto buy system in this game is another thing that I really think makes it excel. It's not going to hurt you. The auto buy is actually there so you can focus specifically on gameplay. You're there to learn the character, to learn how to play your role, to learn the way you're supposed to move, to learn the basics of the game, to learn your character and all those things. And I think that's what makes this game so good at the auto buy, is it allows you to do so. It does not give you weak items. I mean, some weak items, but for the main part, it actually gives you stuff that like you would use in your normal builds. You would use in builds after you learn the character, because of the fact that they're actually pretty good builds. Like, the auto buy function sets you up for success rather than for failure to learn itemization on top of learning your character. It allows you to focus on one thing, which is huge. That is a huge thing, I think, with MOBAs that makes MOBAs fall off really quick. Is like, a beginner will come into the game, start playing, be like, oh my god, like, this character's fun, but I'm dying more times than not. Like, I can't win a single fight. And you go look at their auto buy function, and it's giving them all these crap items that don't do anything. So I think for Predecessor, this is a big thing, and I hope they never change it, because it allows beginners to come into the game and not be afraid. It allows them to come into the game, see what the game is about, see if they like it, and if they do, it allows them to continue playing rather than having this other barricade stop them from wanting to play. Now, my only big thing against the itemization in this game is I do wish that you could make loadouts. So like Smite allows you to go in beforehand, before going into a game, and make a loadout of a build and be like, auto buy this and auto buy this. That way your auto buy can be a little bit better than the recommended, but it's still yours. It is your build that allows you to have a loadout. I think that's the only thing where this game kind of doesn't do great in the itemization, but if they add that, the itemization is so strong in this game, and that would just boost it over the top. I think that would, in my opinion, make it the best itemization in any MOBA. Predecessor devs, if you're listening, please make that a thing. I am begging you, because that would be amazing. I would love to have that. I think with the auto buy, how easy it is to learn the itemization, and some other things I'm gonna get into in a second, it is very beginner friendly. This game allows people who have either been playing MOBAs for a really long time, short period of time, or none at all, to come into this game and all enjoy it. Even whenever you're first choosing, because it tells you to pick your role before the game even starts, even choosing that, it kind of allows you to kind of venture off and do what you want to do as one of those 3 categories. So like off lane and support are marked as easy, mid lane carry marked as advanced, and then jungle marked as expert. Those things being in the game may seem small to people that have either been playing MOBAs for a short period of time and at least know like what to do, or people who live on MOBAs. But it's huge to people who have never played. It is really big to those people. And that's one thing that I love about this game, is it looks out for every single person. The community of this game is beautiful, and most of everybody in this game is also very nice and not toxic. I mean, there's times where even if you are toxic, it's all in like a light-hearted, fun kind of way. I love this game for that. It's not very like, there's no gatekeeping either. Like I've been in games where I'm the top player, or I'm even the bottom player sometimes, and people are helping me out because I'm not better at a certain role that I should be or whatever. They're like, look, just tell us and we'll help you. Stuff like that helps games live longer, and I think that's why Predecessor is where it is now and where it will be here in, mark my words, like a year. Even a year this game can take off because of the community itself. That's a very, very big thing, I think, in especially MOBAs that are seen as like a lower game on a pedestal. One thing I will say that I wish that they would add as well to this game is a chat function. The quick chat is very, very good. I will say that. Like, I love the tactics and all that stuff, how easy it is to, you know, let people know what's going on your lane. But there's sometimes where I want to say more to help them out. Like, hey, I need you to push out a little bit more. Like, I had a game where my Iggy wasn't moving at all. He was just sitting on the tower, but he was strong. I think he was just scared to push out. I wish I could have gotten in chat and been like, hey bro, like all we need is you to push out a little bit and we have a chance here. Like, they were destroying all the other towers but his, because he was protecting him very, very well. And I just thought if we could have like a function where we can just at least chat like we can pre-game, that would be really, really big. For the console players, I don't know if it's there for PC already. I haven't played any PC. I've only been playing since it released on consoles. So if it's already on PC, please bring it over to consoles, because we need that as well. And finally, I think the biggest thing about this game are the heroes. They don't have a lot yet, but they're adding heroes almost every update. Like, I feel like I'm getting a new hero every single update, and it's on PlayStation still in beta. It is still very small for us. Like, it's not even full game yet, and that's a very, very big win whenever you see them making huge changes like that, even in beta. I know it's been out for PC for a year or something like that, but for us, we're just now getting this game, and in that state, we're getting characters, updates, a new game mode. At the time I'm recording this, is coming out tomorrow with a hero, with 5 new items as well. That's big updates for MOBAs. That's huge. Like, that's awesome. And I think if they keep that rate up, it's just, the sky's the limit for them. They're gonna just keep continuing to do that, especially with all these heroes. I don't ever play against a hero where I'm like, that's broken. I don't see anyone that's too overpowered or can't be countered in some kind of way, and I think that's a really, really good thing as well. I think their balancing on release of characters is great. Is awesome. Like, Grim was like the most recent one that was released, and honestly, I feel like he was a little weak compared to everybody else. Normally it's the opposite. Normally they're way too strong compared to everybody else, and I like that. I like them being able to build up rather than having to nerf, because then everyone's just playing this new character, and it gets old, it gets stale, and it can make people stop playing. So that being said, also with all the characters, every single character plays different, like extremely different. Like, even look at carry, because I main carry. You have Kira, who uses crossbows, and you have, I'm blanking on her name, Sparrow. You have Sparrow, who uses a bow and arrow, but their playstyle is completely different. Kira's more of a burst damage kind of person. Sparrow's more of a just sustain, I'm gonna do constant damage to you type thing, which is huge. Like, those are very different playstyles between 2 different people that almost, you would think, play the same. It's very, very cool to see stuff like that. It's huge to be able to go, oh, I want to play this character this game, and I want to play this character this game, and you don't You don't have to counter the other team. You really don't. As long as you enjoy playing who you play, you'll have fun and you'll win games. You really will. That's gonna be it for this video, y'all. I actually am trying to post a lot more on this channel. That way I can have a lot more outputs of showing y'all more content and more ways that I can be creative. I'm streaming on Twitch every single night, besides Wednesdays and Sundays. I stream at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I play this game mostly. Every now and then I'll play a different game, but honestly I'm honed in on Predecessor and only Predecessor content. So if y'all want more of that, let me know. Let me know if y'all want to see more highlights. I'm gonna be posting some highlights soon, maybe later this week. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, go follow me on Twitch. I'll put it in the link below, and I will see y'all there. Peace.